2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
Number 27, Allen.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jrue Holiday.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And let's go straight over to the sideline for a report before they tip off. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Kawhi Leonard didn't come into the league as a go-to scorer, but that's what he's become. He said it's just about taking advantage of the moment. Keep going to your spots, keep shooting, be aggressive for the team, and don't shy away, pretty much. That's what I take pride in, he said. Guys?
He is elite. Thanks much for that, Allie. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Kawhi Leonard out there with Jabari Parker. Then there's Robert Williams. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. And for the Bucks, DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Alex Len. And it's Holiday in at the one spot. So the Bucks win the tip. Five on the clock. High arcing shot. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Quickley. He didn't look good in their loss to the Nets the other night. Blocked! Middleton up top. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's impressive. Flying towards the hoop, Chris Middleton saw just enough of a takeoff area to get to the rim.
Leonard against Middleton. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Leonard finds Parker. Leonard against Middleton. Leonard passes to Quickley. Driving to the basket. No good on the shot. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Antetokounmpo outside. Antetokounmpo is doubled to the middle. Here's Holiday, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
Think about Jrue Holiday and his ability, B.A., to step between the 1 and 2 position as a high-level pro and defender. And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
And the Bucks with the possession here, following the bucket by the Knicks. To the wing on the left. And the The shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Antetokounmpo has gotten his second bucket. Brent, with Holiday, he spent plenty of time at both guard spots.
Yeah, very few guards, BA, can do that seamlessly, and Holiday does it. He can play the 1 and 2 to score and facilitate, but he's going to take on the toughest defensive assignment and shut that guy down as well. And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Leonard for 3. He buries it from 3.
So money on the catch and shoot. I don't know what the defense is doing there, giving Kawhi that shot.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. New York trailing. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Drew Holiday.
Well, we've seen it. We've seen Kawhi Leonard mature and improve right before our very eyes. But one area where he was already pretty good was coming in at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
Good on the second, so he makes them both. You know, you look at the career of Leonard. He's always been a factor for a title run, Brent.
Well, of course, that was the case in San Antonio when he stepped in to become a leader at such an early age. And then his game is just perfectly built for the playoffs. He can get anywhere on the floor. He squares up in the mid-range. And, of course, on defense, man, he's tough to deal with.
Here's quickly. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. To the paint. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, you see the improvement in terms of high-level playmaking, a great understanding of all the offensive scheme that Kawhi Leonard possesses.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Middleton. And that one's long.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Leonard can't get it to go. The Bucks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. From 10 feet away. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Here's Parker. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
DiVincenzo, pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton against Leonard. And rejected.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. New York has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Middleton's got 5 now.
Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown in his career. It's a good-looking shot there.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Yeah, and all the Greek gods can't be perfect, right, BA? I mean, Giannis, one of the few weaknesses in his game is getting to the free throw line and knocking those down consistently.
And while we can, let's bring up a list of the top scorers across the NBA in the past month. In the 3rd spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Parker. It's blocked. Now here's Holiday. The D's right on him. Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5. You know, with Giannis in his free throws, Brent, it hurts his team in late game situations.
Well, it does. It's something that he knows, he recognizes it, and he continues to work on it. And I think that that's the first part for Giannis in getting better, recognizing the problem.
Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Washington's checked in. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 6. Launches it. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up top.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Leonard. Quickly outside. They need this. Buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Bucks have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Leonard against Middleton. And the basket by Leonard. Leonard's got 7.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
Outside Holiday. The 3 is up. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Middleton against Leonard. Rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. They get the rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Goes up again. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, we've talked about shortening the season, Brent. What do you think about the proposal to shorten games?
Well, that's an interesting one, BA. You wonder how the records get affected and what it does to the integrity of the game. Something to think about. Maybe they try it during the summer league to see how that plays out. I don't know if it's going to change anytime soon, though.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
Well, it's interesting as Giannis has grown in this league. The Greek Freak we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Newman. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. From 13. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Wesley. Portis against Antetokounmpo. Here's Wesley. Puts up a 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Newman. Can they get it? And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Third team foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
Take a break.
Another big
Take a break.
aspect has to be
2
the
shots.
fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
First free throw is good. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And so he hits both. Well, the G League is testing out the 1 foul shot approach. Meanwhile, the NBA is running commercials between free throws. Brent, do you think the parent league will ever adopt the G League's approach?
I don't think so, BA. I think it's going to stay the way it is, where you're 2 free throws at the line and not doing what the G League is doing with the 1 attempt. But that might be all for speeding up the game. But we still got to get your ad reads in, right?
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Pass to Portis. Over Washington. And it comes off the front of the rim. Milwaukee has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Wesley. Back to Middleton. Whiteside with it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team foul.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, BA. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
He's off on the first.
Whiteside's experimented a bit with his free throw shooting throughout his career, even trying jump shots from the free throw line. So still trying to find the magic recipe to be more consistent.
That one misses. New York has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Down low. Pass to Wilson. Outside Porter. Driving inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Middleton. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Middleton's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Here's Wilson. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
And that one's good. Middleton.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. 1:27 left to play in the first. Here's Wesley. 9 points for him in his last game. Goes up at the elbow. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Pass to Newman. And the layup falls. Give him 8. 1:05 left in the first. Now Whiteside. Outside, DiVincenzo. The Knicks pull it in. Last time they met was in New York.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Inside, here's Newman. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Middleton outside. The 15-footer, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Here's Porter. No good on his first attempt of the game.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back. And as strong as he is, no question, Giannis takes a lot of hits.
There's going to be a lot of teams that's going to come out and try to be physical with me, try to hit me, knock down to the floor. But I just got to keep my composure. I think I have great teammates that always talk to me and tell me, stay focused, stay in the game. You know, I know that I'm going to get a lot of contact, and I'm just ready for it.
Giannis not trying to get baited into any extracurriculars after the play is done, Grant.
Well, as the star player, you got to be smart. I mean, focus on dominating and trust your teammates to have your back.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. DeMarcus Cousins is out there with Mason Plumlee. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Offensive rebound. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's why Middleton gets the respect from the teammates here. Adept at getting to the free throw line and attacking the inside. Think about Middleton's improvement in this league. A lot of people not knowing where he came from or how his game has evolved, and they've seen it over the past couple seasons.
That free throw good from Middleton. You know, with Middleton, he's always adding a wrinkle to his game, it seems, Brent.
I feel like, B.A., he's understood the physicality of the game a little better in the past couple years and now has extreme confidence in where it is he can get his offense going.
And the Knicks making a change here. Williams is checked in. Both free throws good from Middleton.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Williams. Porter with it. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wilson. The next rebound. Williams. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Middleton passes to Plumlee. And here's Middleton. Pass to Wesley. Up and over Porter. And all around the rim that time before dropping. He's got 5. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Wilson. Here's Newman. Outside, Williams. From deep. It's not going to go for them. The Bucks go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
And the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the inside. Here's Wilson. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his third assist of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Wesley. He's got 7. Cousins down low. Williams defending. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he gets it back. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Williams. Middleton against Porter. Going inside. Count that one. Porter's gotten his first basket of the night.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Now Middleton. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Clippers. Wesley, that's good.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside Porter. The baseline J, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Drew Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. And the Knicks making a change here. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Middleton. Now here's Cousins. Here's Wesley. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 17.
I like to watch when DeMarcus Cousins outworks any defender. He finds ways to score. Even with the aggressive defense surrounding him, he'll find a gap.
Now here's Parker. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Porter. Rebounded by the Bucks.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Holiday. Floats one. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Porter with it. Middleton covering. Porter gets the bucket.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer. And he knew he could reward a teammate that time.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Drew Holiday signed a 4-year, $134 million extension to remain in Milwaukee. His coach, Mike Budenholzer, said, "You can't appreciate the strength and the physicality he brings until you see it night in and night out. What he does defensively, once you're around it, it's even more impressive." Guys?
All right, good stuff there, Allie. The first one falls. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend, but some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or two before you realize this guy's a lefty.
The Knicks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. They get it back. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
At the line for the Knicks, Jabari Parker, shooting 1.
One shot.
Parker continues to work, always wanting to get better. Always thought of as a high motor player.
It's stolen by Leonard. Quickly outside, inside, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Wesley. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points.
And a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Now here's Williams. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Wesley. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Quickly passes to Williams. Here's Wilson. Here's Leonard. Middleton covering. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Williams' shot is good. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Outside Holiday. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
The Knicks have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Here's Wilson. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Pass to Leonard. And here's Parker. Clock at 6. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Wesley. He's got 11. To the paint. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Pass to Parker. Down low. Here's Wilson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Good on both.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Holiday passes to Whiteside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Over Leonard. The shot by Holiday, no good. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Shot by Leonard, no good.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Well, don't just look for your shot all the time if you're the superstar. Giannis mixing it up really well here tonight.
Now a timeout called by New York. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
Yeah, you want to respond in kind, but that last game, it was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. You ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
For New York, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Here's Leonard. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Leonard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. There's the three. Leonard pulls down the board. The Knicks have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Now here's Leonard. 9 points in the game, and the shot goes down.
Count on Kawhi Leonard to work as much as he needs to get to the spots on the floor where he can be successful. He's a good shooter from mid-range.
Pass to Washington. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And it's Washington missing. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game. And he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the basket by New York. DiVincenzo pass to Holiday. Feet out. That shot off the mark. New York goes the other way with it. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. They grab their own miss. Leonard for 3. On target from range. Leonard's got 14 points for the game.
Well, Kawhi does damage from the mid-range and from the inside and gets challenged to make threes. But he can do that too.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's rejected. And he's able to get it back. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Holiday from long range. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
And Drew Holiday can make enough threes to make your defense nervous.
Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo with the block. Here's Wilson. He's covered by Holiday. Quickly from outside. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 3-pointer. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist from Antetokounmpo. And it's a 12-point Milwaukee lead. New York has gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. Now a timeout called by New York. Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
The Knicks making a switch here. Pass to Newman. That's tipped. And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, with a dunk by Giannis.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Newman. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. And he gets it back. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. And for New York, they're shooting 46%. Pretty good mark here in the second quarter. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Milwaukee has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Holiday. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Holiday's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Their game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
It's stolen by Holiday. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Antetokounmpo up top. Porter against Whiteside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's Milwaukee up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Thibodeau, and Coach, the rebounding differential not in your favor. What do you see?
Well, they're going every time. And we got to put a body on people and go get it.
Got to increase that effort level. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 17 points, 4 blocked shots, and 7 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the three in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open looks in the second half, you're saying, fire, fire.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
First of all, where's the intensity going to be? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to get a stop. Nope. You keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And for New York, they're shooting just 37% in the game. So on the floor for New York, we've got Robert Williams, Kawhi Leonard out there with Jabari Parker. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. Shot by Leonard, no good. Milwaukee has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 10 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Leonard, here we go. Parker against Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. That shot's good by Parker. He's got 7.
Jabari absorbing a lot of contact on that play, and then nice soft touch on the difficult shot.
And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Newman. He's covered by Holiday. To the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, Jabari got the defense to bite on that particular play, mostly because he was aggressive with it.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. The Bucks shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. Now Antetokounmpo. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. The Knicks with the rebound. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Newman. Leonard outside. Quickly with the ball. Here's Newman. Give him 8 points now. Connects from downtown.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
The Bucks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And that's a foul called on Jabari Parker. That's his 3rd foul so far.
He didn't have his feet planted.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Holiday from long range.
Bucks foul. Alex Len. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
And he lobs it up.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here he goes. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
Here's Newman. He's covered by Holiday. Parker inside. Antetokounmpo's there, and he's able to get it back quickly from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him, and that'll be their 2nd of 4 total games at home.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
New York has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Oh, nice shot by Newman. He's got 13.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting. Thank you. And the Bucks making a change here. Cousins is checked in. To the inside. Here's Newman. Holiday grabs the miss. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Middleton passes to Holiday. Back to Middleton. Doesn't go for him. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Leonard. Blocked! And he recovers it.
Like it. Cousins making impact on the defensive end. Nice to have a rim presence and blocks that shot away.
DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Out to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. He takes it in. And that one is hammered home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now here's Leonard. 14 points for him. Back to Parker. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on to Marcus Cousins.
So you draw the defense into you deep, and then you wait, and then you get confident down low to draw contact.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
The first free throw is good. The Bucks making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. It's 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And it's Middleton finishing it off.
An outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now here's Quickly, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Middleton against Leonard. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Cousins against Leonard. Parker outside. That one no good. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. The Bucks have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Outside, DiVincenzo. They get it back. Here's Cousins. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Brute strength right there as he gets to the inside and scores.
Looking to end this cold spell. Rebounded by Cousins. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Knicks. And Chris Middleton, a great three-point shooter, but he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Grant.
Middleton is just flat out a shooter. Can pull up from anywhere on the floor. If you give him the mid-range, he'll take it and punish you.
Here's Newman. 13 points in the game. Check by Cousins. And here's Porter outside. The shot misses. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Here's Newman. Back to Quickly. Launches a 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Milwaukee has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. DiVincenzo, pass to Middleton. Nails it from beyond the arc. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And it's blocked.
Showing good shot-blocking skills at times. Plumlee gets all of that one.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Cousins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cousins has got 6.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Newman. He's got 13. Porter in the post. He's checked by Plumlee. 4 on the clock. A nice shot by Newman.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Wesley. He's got 11. Pass to Middleton. Here's Washington. Blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Middleton up top. Pass to Wesley. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Outside Porter. Here's Wilson. 6 points for him. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off. Shooting one.
Defensive foul. Otto Porter. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Chris Middleton. At the line for one.
The versatility Middleton offers up is exceptional. A capable defender, a good scorer, an effective shooter. These are the kind of switchblade players the coaches love.
Pass to Portis. Over Washington. Milwaukee with the rebound. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds in the game. Middleton passes to Holiday.
Great body control from Holiday. Gets the shot off while getting hit in the process.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
And he's good on the second. Quickly with the ball. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Over quickly. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Wilson. He's got 6. Quickly outside. Pass to Portis. 5 to shoot. Here's Quickly. The rebound by the Bucks. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Here's Middleton. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Middleton's got 10 points in just the second half.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Pass to Portis. Here's Wilson. Outside Porter. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Milwaukee has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Drives to the hoop. Wesley, that's good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
James is checked in for Holiday.
1 shot.
One shot.
And that one misses. New York has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Quickly from outside. They get it again. Porter. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Porter's got 6 points.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And Washington with the basket on the assist by James.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wesley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
His second personal foul, 15 foul. At the line for the Bucks, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. Well, the Knicks shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. And here's Porter. He has 6. From deep. And he can't get that one. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Bucks on top, just dominating this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Alex Len is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's George Niang, and it's James in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Here's Thomas after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Outside, Ingles. From 12 feet, and it's in there. Chris has got his first points of the night.
Defense might start to want to respect the fact that Marquise Chris can nail that kind of jump shot.
Here's Wesley. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Greg.
You know, BA, it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
There's the block. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Inside, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. And there's the drive. Niang. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 8 assists in the game. Here's Thomas. Check by James. Pass to Porter. From 13. That one's wide left. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Wesley. to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is where Giannis does all of his damage. He gets inside the paint, has the size to work you back, and then stretch out and score.
And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Been a player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Niang. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lin. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Well, not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Here's Thomas. Lin pulls it in. Lin's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Sinks that one from the post. Antetokounmpo's got 31 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Porter to halt the run. No luck on that one. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. With the drive, here's Wesley, and he gets that one. He's got 22.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Thomas. What a job the NBA has done in terms of broadcasting, allowing fans to stream games from really any device. How have you enjoyed that, Brent?
Well, it's awesome working in the front office, PA, just to be anywhere in the country or outside internationally scouting. Turn on my phone, flip on a tablet, be able to watch any game that's being played in the NBA. What a treat.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Chris. Releases. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Niang. That shot is off. And New York the other way now. Outside Porter. With his first shot attempt. James with the rebound. Milwaukee has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, the turnaround jumper, count it. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points here in the second half.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Rebounded by the Bucks. Now here is James. Pass to Wesley. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
His first personal foul.
The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone.
No good on the free throw. And the Bucks with some changes. Cousins, he's checked in for Lin. And Plumlee is subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a switch here also for New York. Parker's checked in. Good on the second one. Well, the Knicks shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Wesley. Pass to Cousins. And the layup is good.
Yeah, well, he's used to that right there. Cousins does not let the contact deter him. He knows it's not just one guy. It could be multiples. He's still going to find a way to score.
On the take. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
James passes to Cousins. Now Plumlee. Here's Wesley. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 25 points in the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Down low. Here's Parker. Pass to Chris. Cousins with the steal. Here's Wesley. Drains the triple.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Thomas. Yeah, that one's good. Thomas has got his first 2 points of the night.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Pass to Plumlee. Here's Niang. And Brent, you played 4 years at Oregon State. The new college rules allowing players to benefit from their image and likeness. You think that's a positive move?
I think, BA, it's going to find its footing. It's going to smooth itself out. But the biggest concern in the first couple years is that young men and young women that are athletes don't take themselves to be bigger than the game that they're playing and the opportunity that's being presented to them by the university with the scholarships that they've been offered.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Niang. Here's Wesley. And another three for Milwaukee.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Check by James. It's good. Here's Wesley. Pass to Niang. Cousins down low. He's against Chris. Niang, that's good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Ball stolen. James with the ball. Cousins, the pass to Plumlee. To the paint. Here's Wesley. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. 33 points for him.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Chris up top. Well, Grant, it seems like each year play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
Here's Niang. Basket counts. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Chris up top. Pass to Thomas. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
throwing up the trip dub. His talent and versatility shining through, but also just the sheer endurance. He went nonstop from the opening tip. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Portis, he's checked in for New York.
For the Knicks, Bobby Portis.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to James. Now Plumlee. And here's Cousins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here is James. Three-pointer, no good. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thomas. Check by James. And that one hits the back iron. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Giannis, you said these games start to matter more as you come down the stretch. Can you tell me more about that?
Just coming out here, try to play good basketball, try to play together, and try to get better. You know, we just try to get in that playoff shape and just get better.
Championship always on your mind. Thanks, Giannis.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.